Okay, welcome everybody out there in internet land and here at the South Valley Unitarian Church in Cottonwood Heights, Utah. Thanks everybody for coming. Yay! These are certainly strange times, and we appreciate the folks that are come out tonight, and we appreciate all of you out there watching on the internet. We've got a great show tonight. We want to keep the music alive and keep things going. So fortunately, we're doing music. So that's what we do on the first Friday of the month, the local concert series. So I'm Todd Schultz from IAMA, Intermountain Acoustic Music Association. This is our local concert series, the first Friday of the month. Usually we have a packed venue, but during these crazy times, we have a limited audience, and we appreciate the folks that did come out, and because the artists always really enjoy an audience, so it's good to have some folks out there. Everybody needs to clap extra hard tonight, all right? Couple of announcements. Of course, the South Valley Unitarian Universalist Society, we've been doing shows here for like 20 years, and they've been very supportive. Danny Mayland, our great sound video guru out there, who does an incredible job on the sound and keeps things going. All the members of the Intermountain Acoustic Music Association, thanks for sticking with us these last year and a half or so. It's been obviously kind of challenging times, but thanks for supporting local music and keeping these artists employed and a little bit of money coming in. That's much appreciated, of course. ZAP, the Zoo Arts and Parks Council here in Salt Lake County, which thanks to their grant money, we're able to pay the artists. So that's a big deal. Yay, ZAP. So tonight we have a great show. We have Mr. Andrew Wiscombe, a singer-songwriter, who originally from Utah County, I believe, and now lives up Ogden Way, but just a terrific singer-songwriter. He and his fabulous wife, Michelle Moonstone, of course, have a duo of their own called Turtle Doven. If you ever get a chance, make sure you check them out. But tonight we just have Andrew doing his songs, so that's going to be awesome. And then second up, we were originally scheduled the Backyard Revival, kind of a folk Americana, a little bit of bluegrass band, but a couple members of the band have gotten a little sick. So Brian Bingham, who kind of the leader of that group, is going to play some songs, and he's recruited an old friend of his, Amanda Grapes Dellinger, who, of course, we all know as the fabulous fiddle player from Pixie and the Partygrass Boys. So between the two of them, they're going to tear the stage up. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So anyway, I'm going to quit my babbling, and let's listen to some music. First up, Mr. Andrew Wiscombe. Andrew.
Good evening. All right, we'll get started with the song. I tend to babble too, so you'll hear me babbling. Thanks, Todd. Better grab my harmonica first. I'll get halfway and start blowing into the air and nothing will happen. I did graduate from Spanish Fork High School, so that is very likely. Very, very likely. Hey, there you go, pacing lion, huh? On a long and dusty highway beneath that western sun, all my thoughts they dance like gypsies to the engine's muffled hum. As I drive toward new horizons, the self-doubt inside me springs, but it's tempered by the sweet words that my mother used to sing. And like a river runs wild, like a lark flying free, like a tall Georgia pine, I'm okay being me. Don't you worry about them, don't you worry about me. Never fear what they say, only fear what you think. Never fear what they say, only fear what you think. Is above those city limits, my heart pounds inside of me. But I open up that guitar case and I fill the streets with beats. Some pass by and cast shadows, others smile joyfully. Some with happy feet start dancing as they sing along with me. And like a river runs wild, like a lark flying free, like a tall Georgia pine, I'm okay being me. Don't you worry about them, don't you worry about me. Never fear what they say, only fear what you think. Never fear what they say, only fear what you think. Like a river runs wild, like a lark flying free, like a tall Georgia pine, I'm okay being me. Don't you worry about them, don't you worry about me. Never fear what they say, only fear what you think. Never fear what they say, only fear what you think. Thank you. So, as I said, if you hear a little twang in my voice, it is authentic. I did grow up in Spanish Fork. Actually, in the fields, that was the city we went in to do our shopping. I grew up on a farm, potatoes and all kinds of stuff. We had a few animals and things, and my dad used to guide mountain lion hunts and all kinds of hunts, but so he would train dogs, and he had all these dogs, and he would train them to tree mountain lions. And one way he would do this that was super clever and probably would land him in jail these days is he used to put socks on our hands, and he cut out little holes for our fingers, and then he would pour a little bit of mountain lion lore on it, mountain lion urine. He'd say, "Hey, I want you to go out and climb that tree." We're like, "Sweet." Me and my brother, let's go climb trees. So we get about 3/4 of the way out to that tree in the field, and we hear, "Oh, oh, oh." look back, dogs coming full bore for us. If I were not a good climber, I might not be here today, which might be a blessing, huh, Michelle? This is an ode to my blue-collar roots. It's called Working Man's Mile. They tell me that this road reaches forever, and it stretches out beyond the Midwest style. They say red carpets for the stars, hell, that might as well be Mars. Oh, I'm bound to walk the working man's mile. Oh, bound to walk the working man's mile. Oh, I'm bound to walk the working man's mile. I'm slinging prayers today that this sunshine's here to stay, and I'm bound to walk the working man's mile. They tell me that my guitar is outdated, and she's hurting for a brand new set of strings. They say she's broken and she's battered. Well, that hasn't really mattered. She's bound to help the working man sing. Well, she's bound to help the working man sing. Well, she's bound to help the working man sing. She's slaving at high noon, hoping that she stays in tune, and she's bound to help the working man sing. Silver sweat, liquid toil, soaking through that rocky soil. Callous hands, throat is dry. Never time to question why. They tell me that this fire's good for soothing, and it's got some magic deep inside its coals. They say gather kin and friends, maybe even make amends. Oh, it's bound to heal the working man's soul. Oh, it's bound to heal the working man's soul. Oh, it's bound to heal the working man's soul. It's burning to the sky, captivating every eye, and it's bound to heal the working man's soul. All right. Thank you. So this is a song I wrote. I've had a lot happen in my life, and I think that's probably true of everybody. But there's moments where I question myself and whether I'm good enough or strong enough or any of those things. And this song was kind of born out of that desperation. It's called "Alone with You." Wish that you could sleep like when you were a kid. Carefree summer days on a lazy river's bed. But that childhood lives in pictures, and and that water ain't so blue, and it's killing me to be alone with you. And you beat yourself for battles you have won and you have lost, and you beat yourself for coins you never tossed. Sticks and stones break different bones than scales and mirrors do, and it's killing me to be alone with you. Wish that you could feel the love that others gave. When morning broke through curtains drawn, a midnight kiss remained. But you haven't failed a warm embrace since fair words rang true, and it's killing me to be alone with you. You have lost, and you beat yourself for coins you never tossed. Sticks and stones break different bones than scales and mirrors do, and it's killing me to be alone with you. You can hate yourself for winter, you can hate yourself for fall, you can hate yourself for anything at all. You can say goodnight to family, you can say goodbye to friends, but you can't escape the one inside your skin. And you beat yourself for battles you have won and you have lost, and you beat yourself for coins you never toss. Sticks and stones break different bones than scales and mirrors do, and it's killing me to be alone with you. Yeah, it's killing me to be alone with you. Thank you. I'm going to do a songwriter, most of us tend to be pretty sappy. It gets draining very fast. So this is kind of a silly song, and it was a way for me to break some writer's block that I have, and so I wrote this silly little ditty for my wife, who's in the back, Michelle Moonshine. If y'all know her, she's amazing. So I don't have a name for it yet, so. San Diego, Portland, Maine. Some aboard a jet just to get to Spain. Some crave the summers and others the rain, and I found love in moonshine. Some say tomato, others tomato. Never met a chucklehead who fries potatoes. Some speak in slogans, others in mottos, and I found love in moonshine. And you may strongly disagree. That won't change a thing for me. It ain't every day you find love as loud and clear as mine. Riddle me this, riddle me that. Has anybody ever really skinned a cat? I never eat the peanuts in my Cracker Jacks, but I found love in moonshine. North and south, east and west, everybody looking for the perfect nest. One thing's for certain, my baby's the best, 'cause I found love in moonshine. Thank you. This is a newer one. Sometimes in this rat race of trying to make a career in the arts, people do things and they compromise themselves, and this song's just kind of wrestling with some of that. It's called Find Yourself a Freeway. And these city lights are dancing, drowning out the stars. Melody of crickets out of tune with clubs and bars. And there's trash in filthy gutters, lining golden streets. Sadness rules the rat race, fueled by methamphetamines. Wearing constant frowns, chasing heavy crowns. Go and find yourself a freeway, find yourself again. Find yourself a diner, have a coffee, make a friend. Find yourself a mountaintop, throw caution to the wind. Find yourself a freeway, find yourself again. And you feel what you're becoming, you feel what you became. You feel your soul, what matters most, for flashy clothes and well-known name. And you feel that sun upon you, that California dry. Heart and soul are searching for the rains from endless Kansas skies. Wearing constant frowns, chasing heavy crowns. Go and find yourself a freeway, find yourself again. Find yourself a diner, have a coffee, make a friend. Find yourself a mountaintop, throw caution to the wind. Find yourself a freeway, make the time to take the time to follow wild and careless whims. Let the silent child inside you laugh aloud again. Find yourself a freeway, find yourself again. Find yourself a diner, have a coffee, make a friend. Find yourself a mountaintop, throw caution to the wind. Find yourself a freeway, find yourself again. Thank you. Thank you very much. This is a tune I wrote. It's off my last record, which is available for streaming and all that everywhere. The album's called Strangest Congregations. I've done a lot of recordings, but it's one of the only ones I'm actually proud of. So I'm really had a good time with it. So check it out if you want to. If not, it's cool. I still love you. But this song's on the record, and it's called Jesus Martinez. If I can find the right harmonica. You know, I used to be a sniper in the Army and had really good vision, and that's starting to dip a little bit. Here we go. was in the parking lot of Chick-fil-A. Didn't know he was a gardener for the rich in Santa Fe. And the things he shared, they struck me just like lightning hit the ground. But most people never listen, 'cause he's poor and 'cause he's brown. If Jesus bore the last name of Martinez, would you listen to the words he'd have to share? If Jesus bore the last name of Martinez, would you pay attention? Would you even care? He told me about how work fell through for him in Yucatan, how his sister died in Juarez by the Traficante's hands. He said, I can see why some folks want those barriers round their lands, but it's when those walls close off their hearts I'll never understand. If Jesus bore the last name of Martinez, would you listen to the words he'd have to share? If Jesus bore the last name of Martinez, would you pay attention? Would you even care? Then a driver in a Japanese-made car rolled through the lot, dropping insults on Martinez like his nation's righteous bombs. Well, he must have took a page out from the Westboro Baptist book, 'cause the Bible that I read don't teach to judge by how you look. No, the Bible that I read don't teach to judge by how you look. If Jesus bore the last name of Martinez, would you listen to the words he'd have to share? If Jesus bore the last name of Martinez, would you pay attention? Would you even care? Thanks. So, I've only played this song a couple times. It's definitely the saddest song I've ever written. Yay, huh? But it's I in the Army I spent some time on an SMU, which is a special missions unit, which dealt with human trafficking, and it was absolutely wrecked me, and still something that I think about every single day. And some of the stories I heard from some of the children, I can't even begin to describe what some children in this world have to go through. So I took a lot of those stories and I remembered them, and I kept telling myself I had to write this song, and I never wanted to, and I finally sat down and did it one day. And here it is. It's called Playground. Mother sat in silence, water cash in hand, counted twice, then nodded to some man. I saw she heard my screaming, no remorse conveyed, as they chained me in the van and drove away. And the wind blew through the swing set, where as kids we spent our days. My body now a playground for who pays. Family men on business, Paradise Hotel, ringgit fingers, moonlit piggy tails. They do their worst in silence. I shower off their sin, scrub any hope and numb myself again. Oh, my soul cries out for justice, but it's silenced by the wealth. My body now a playground up for sale. Through the bars inside this window, I can see the rustling leaves, and I picture what it's like to be that free. How it'd be to be a coke can or some well-worn street debris, to have at least a chance at liberty. But maybe God don't wanna find me in this cradle or a grave. My body just a playground that He made. Thank you. Right now we'll lighten it up a little bit. How about that? This song is a I always loved. My dad was really into conspiracy theories. I love saying it now, it's hilarious. But I would always hear him growing up, and there's some really doozies that are really funny, so I decided to write a song about it. It's called Ain't It a Sideshow? Men in Black, CIA, magic bullet killed JFK. Princess Di, guilty queen. Lizard overlords to feed. FISA courts, emails gone. New world orders never wrong. Bilderberg, Pizzagate. Rothschild sitting interest rates. CNN and Fox both swear they got you all the proof. Vastly different stories. Pick your poison, choose your truth. And ain't it a sideshow that we live in? Ain't it a circus that we share? Ain't it a crime the way we hide in tribes and we never leave our comfort there? 'Cause we kill for peace and fight for war. Stomachs empty, trash cans full. A boogeyman is knocking at the door. Ain't it a sideshow? Ain't it a sideshow? Johnny Gosh, Roswell fun. What's in Area 51? MK Ultra, Northwood Slip. Operation Paperclip. Gulf of Tonkin, Vietnam. 9/11, hidden bombs. Masonry, skull and bones. Prescott Bush and Nazi loans. You tell me your candidate will fix our world's pain. Elephant or donkey seems to me to be the same. And ain't it a sad show that we live in? Ain't it a circus that we share? Ain't it a crime the way we hide in tribes and we never leave our comfort there? 'Cause we kill for peace and fight for war. Stomachs empty, trash cans full. A boogeyman is knocking at the door. Ain't it a sad show? Ain't it a sad show? Classified intelligence is breaking all the news. Does truth give us authority? Authority give truth. And ain't it a sad show that we live in? Ain't it a circus that we share? Ain't it a crime the way we hide in tribes and we never leave our comfort there? 'Cause we kill for peace, fight for war. Stores empty, trash cans full. Boogeyman is knocking at the door. Ain't it a sad show? Ain't it a sad show? Thank you. All right. Sometimes we meet people in our lives that like to maybe insert themselves a little bit too much in our lives. Tell us what to do. I know we all have a few people like that in our life. I was thinking about some folks like that and decided to write this song. It's called Share the Silver Screen. Will you die to make a drama? 'Cause you live for tragedy, and we are all just B-list actors in this role you wish to lead. Some have played the part so well, and for years I sang that song. But this movie set is mine, so find another, move along. 'Cause you live in black and white, where there's always wrong and right. And I live in technicolor, where the profane sees the light, where the words aren't always clean, and the jokes border obscene. Where we all sit in directors' chairs and share the silver screen. Does it hurt to read the script that was inked without your pen? And does it hurt to look upon me through your ever-righteous lens, when the crew ignores your prompts, when your actions unfulfilled? But that headache's yours to own, so go and find yourself a pill. 'Cause you live in black and white, where there's always wrong and right. And I live in technicolor, where the profane sees the light, where the words aren't always clean, and the jokes border obscene. Where we all sit in directors' chairs and share the silver screen. and white, where there's always wrong and right. And I live in technicolor, where the profane sees the light, where the words aren't always clean and the jokes border obscene, where we all sit in directors' chairs and share the silver screen, where we all sit in directors' chairs and share the silver screen. Thank you very much. I think I got time for a couple more here. Appreciate y'all being here, and such a great thing. Let's give a hand for Ima, South Valley Universalist. Dan, thank you very much. Excited to hear Brian and Amanda together. This is gonna be great. Really, really grateful that Todd and everybody invited me out tonight. So thank you very much. All right. Let me get this tuned again right fast. So one thing my parents didn't bless me with was height. All my dad's brothers are over 6 feet, and he's like my height, 5'7", and my mom's like barely above 5 feet. My great-grandpa, my great-great-grandpa, great-grandpa. He owned the first ZCM mines in St. George, but he was really short. He's below 5 feet tall, really short guy. And he used to drive a big Jeep, but he had big block pedals, so he could actually read the pedals. Like reach them, actually. And my family's been cursed ever since. That's all right. My mom always told me you can use a ladder. You know, can't get any shorter, but you can use a ladder. So sweet of her. All righty. I'm going to do an Eddie Cochran tune for a cover, and then I'll finish with another original. I'm gonna raise a fuss, yeah, I'm gonna raise a holler about working all summer just to try to earn $1. Well, I tried to call my baby, I tried to get a date. Well, my boss says, no dice, son, you gotta work late. Sometimes I wonder what I'm gonna do, 'cause there ain't no cure for the summertime blues. Well, my mama and papa told me, son, you gotta make some money. If you wanna use a car to go riding next Sunday. Well, I didn't go to work, I told the boss I was sick. Well, you can't use the car, son, you didn't work a lick. Sometimes I wonder what I'm gonna do, 'cause there ain't no cure for the summertime blues. Take 2 weeks, I'm gonna have a fine vacation. I'm gonna take my problem to the United Nations. Well, I called my congressman and he said, quote, said, I'd like to help you, son, but you're too young to vote. Sometimes I wonder what I'm gonna do, 'cause there ain't no cure for the summertime blues. Thank you. Alrighty, I'll end with this song here. As I said, I was in the Army for about 8 years total, just about. And I just got out of the Army and thought, oh, okay, I got kids and I'm gonna, go to work, do the American dream thing. And I worked for the railroad for a while, and it was had a really, really hard time, and just couldn't get my head right. And then I also ended up, look at me now, but I ended up working for Edward Jones as a financial advisor too, and I just couldn't, it's really, really hard. I ended up in the hospital and went to the VA, and they told me that I had post-traumatic stress disorder, and kind of lived with it every day. Something that my wife and kids have to put up with as well. So the cost of war is just not tax dollars, and there's a lot that goes into it, and it ends up very hard. So this song's called White Mache. Came home soiled from a dirty war. Thought I knew just what I fought it for. Big brass bands and apple pie, all the reasons seem so cut and dry. Overseas, a million miles away, through a million dusty, hard-fought days, bombed out towns and smoky skies, unshed tears have got me wondering why. They say the eyes are windows to the soul. Please don't look too closely, well, there's nothing left to show. I hang around where I once played, trying to fake it through the day. Never really worked out anyway. 'Cause it takes a fool to fall for roses made with white mache. Oh, it takes a fool to fall for roses made with white mache. And I've tried every job in this whole town. My aching mind refused to settle down. Uncle Sam taught lethal skills. Odds and ends now help to pay the bills. Left home feeling more than 10 feet tall. Quite a long, hard way for one to fall. Pride, it took a hand grenade, spangled banner dueled into a grave. They say this place I live is called a home, but it feels more like a prison. Feels so numb, it feels so cold. They tell me I'm a special one to serve my country with a gun. So why do I still feel the need to run? No, I ain't a fool to fall for roses made with white mache. No, I ain't a fool to fall for roses made with white mache. They say that God forgives the man who tries, but they've never been to Baghdad, never heard those mothers' cries. And when I lay me down to sleep, will he take my soul to keep? Or will he cast me out into the deep? 'Cause he ain't a fool to fall for roses made with white mache. No, he ain't a fool to fall for roses made with white mache. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for listening.
All right, Andrew Wiscombe. Awesome. Thank you, Andrew. I forgot to mention at the intro, we have an electronic tip jar. The address is down here across the bottom of your screen for those of you who are watching at home. So make sure you tip the artists. So these are obviously rough times to get gigs, so tips are much, much appreciated. And I know the I Am a crowd out there always comes through, so that's awesome. Okay, next up we have Brian Bingham and Amanda Grapes Dillinger, dynamic duo. Originally, we of course had Backyard Revival scheduled, and due to a couple of COVID issues, the band couldn't make it. So Brian, who's a very talented multi-instrumentalist, said, "Oh, hey, I'll call my old friend Amanda up, and we'll come down and rock the joints." So we're really thrilled that they can do that. So give us a quick minute or two to change up the stage, and we'll get Brian and Amanda up here. Again, thanks for tuning in, and thanks for coming.
Not sure where Amanda is, actually. Y'all are so quiet. I like it. It's just a little awkward. Did anyone see where Amanda went? She may have thought this is. So how's everybody doing? A little sad, half my band is sick. what you get. She's not faking, she just leaves with no regret. Takes 2 steps forward with every step back, and she's not ashamed when brought to tears. First one they come to when there's a problem, but she's grounded by her constant fears. Don't you know her by now? She's not that hard to figure out. What you see is what you get. She's not faking, she just lives with no regret. She always tries to make them laugh. Head held high and won't look back. She falls in love way too fast and feels it deeply. It's run by greed, but she still bolts. Broken heart is full of hope. Fuels her drive, no one knows, and she gives freely. Don't you know her by now? She's not that hard to figure out. What you see is what you get. She's not faking, she just lives with no regret. Thank you. I want to thank Ayama for having me today, having us. Especially Debbie. I'm going to dedicate this next song, Debbie Austin. This is a song that she brought to me and said, hey, you should play this. And then it became one of my favorites. Something in your eyes makes me wanna lose myself. Makes me wanna lose myself in your arms. There's something in your voice makes my heart beat fast. I hope this feeling lasts the rest of my life. If you knew how lonely my life has been, and how long I felt for so long. If you knew how I wanted someone to come along and change my world the way you've done. It feels like home to me. It feels like home to me. It feels like I'm all the way back where I come from. It feels like home to me. It feels like home to me. It feels like I'm all the way back where I belong. silent wail in the night. That's alright, 'cause I got you here with me, and I can almost see through the dark. There's a light. If you knew how much this moment means to me, how long I've waited for your touch. If you knew how happy you are making me. No, I never thought I'd love anyone so much. It feels like home to me. It feels like home to me. It feels like I'm all the way back where I come from. It feels like home to me. It feels like home to me. It feels like I'm all the way back where I belong. Feels like home to me. It feels like home to me. It feels like I'm all the way back where I come from. It feels like home to me. It feels like home to me. It feels like I'm all the way back where I belong. It feels like I'm all the way back where I belong. And everybody, awesome. The real bummer about my band being sick is that they make me look a lot better than I am, which is why I need somebody like Amanda.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Now she does.
I was joking with Todd earlier. My main qualification for the night seems to be that I am healthy. We go way back. I've played on his album before Backyard Revival was even a thing.
Old friend. Didn't realize until Todd said it, actually. I was like, yeah, we are old friends.
It's been a while. But we're not ourselves old. It's just been a while.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, you are my best friend, better than anyone I've ever met. I got my eye on you, but as much as I need, I trade it all in heartbeat. The chance for more. My heart is yours. Your silence keeps me guessing. You think I'd learn my lesson. Despite it all, I fall deeper for you day by day. Pretending like I'm not crazy about you. starting to feel like an untruth. And baby, if you need some proof, there's nothing I won't do. But if you don't feel the same, just say it all go away. You can leave me the blame, babe. I'll take it all. Though my odds are not great, it's a chance I had to take, because it's you. The last song, this next one, were actually written about the same woman. It's this person I met and immediately fell in love with. And we were becoming really close friends, and so I got to that point where I got to say something or it's going to be too late to salvage the friendship. Which I did, and we're still friends, even though she said no. But this next one, so that's what the last song's about, is just getting to that point of like, I have to say something or I'm not being honest anymore. And this is more of a fun look at the moment from we met to the moment I asked her out.
All right, so I was late because I was in the car trying to learn the intro to this. I'm gonna try it. I got the first half. The second half might be an experiment. Well, the whole thing's an experiment, okay. She does. They found the best white Russians, topped with cocoa puffs. Couldn't get enough. Oh no, he thought not this again.
never felt anything better. Calm state of their love, and he knew it couldn't last forever. So he asked, could you and I ever be in ours? Could you and I ever be in ours? Thank you. Drink up, baby, stay up all night. Things you could do, it won't, but you might. The potential you'll be, that you'll never see. The promises you'll only make. Drink up with me now, forget all about the pressure of days. Do what I say, and I'll make you okay. I'll drive them away, the images stuck in your head. The people you've been before that you don't want around anymore. They push and shove and won't bend to your will. And I'll keep them still. Drink up, baby, look at the stars. I'll kiss you again between the bars, where I'm seeing you there with your hands in the air, waiting to finally be caught. Drink up one more time, and I'll make you mine, keep you apart, deep in my heart, separate from the rest, where I like you the best, and keep only be far. The people you've been before, don't want around anymore. They push and shove and won't bend to your will, but I'll keep them still. Thank you. It's a really uplifting Elliott Smith song, as all his songs are, so yeah, that works. Decided at one point I was writing too many love songs, and by love songs I mean heartbreak songs. And so I decided to write a historical one, and this is about a group of people, but specifically about a man that lived in the late 1800s, and was a big part of the workers' right movement, and actually became a martyr for it. So the song's called August Spies. Workers unite, we're here to change the world. Come join the fight, we'll strike till they heed our words. It's time we've had enough. Ooh, they feast our souls, these exploiters have done. This grind's untenable. Down at McCormick, May of '86, we brought resolve, but they brought sticks. These bloodhounds with badges fired on the crowd. They killed our brothers, trying to keep us down. Against such great odds, we dare to resist. We call you to arms, we fight to exist. This tree I plant today may never shade my face, but if we do nothing, this will be our shame. On the day preceding, at Haymarket Square, by an evening turned into a bloody affair. A bomb exploded amidst the cops that were met with bullets, and so many lives lost. After a year in this lonely cell, reflecting on my fate, right beside Parsons, Fisher, and Ingle, I was hanged. The only evidence for this sentence was our words. Took every last breath, but hey, we changed the world. Thank you. So basically all the originals that I'm playing tonight are going to be on an album that we're recording right now. Very excited. The first full-length studio album with this group, with the Backyard Revival. Like Amanda said, I did a solo album called The Backyard Revival before I got the band together. And she played on it.
You gave me sheet music. I couldn't find it.
Oh, I did. I should have
Yeah.
put that on there.
It's okay. We'll have to cover like 3 instruments now, so it's different anyway.
Feel I'm on the verge of some great truth. Where I'm finally in my place. But I'm fumbling still for proof. And it's cluttering my space. Casting shadows on my face. I know I have the strength to move a hill, but I can hardly leave my room. So I sit perfectly still, and I'll listen for a tune, while my mind is on the moon. And if I stumble, and if I stall, and if I slip now, and if I should fall, and if I can't be all that I could be, will you wait for me? 'Cause everywhere I seem to be, I am only passing through. I dream these days about the sea, and always wake up feeling blue. Wish that I could dream of you. If I stumble, and if I fall, and if I slip now and lose it all, and if I can't be all that I could be, will you wait for me? And everybody.
go for it.
You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead, you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed. Just remember what your old pal said, 'cause you've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. When the road looks overhead. Sorry, Sarah, she usually sings this verse. We stick together, you can see it through, 'cause you got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Some other folks may be a little smarter than I am, bigger and stronger too, but none of them will ever love you the way I do. Just me and you. As the years go by, our friendship will never die. You're gonna see it's our destiny, 'cause you got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Thank you. That's so nice. I didn't write that one though. I don't know if you caught that.
Shame. Oh, goody. There ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when she's away. There ain't no sunshine when she's gone. She's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away, I wonder this time where she's gone. I wonder if she's gone to stay. There ain't no sunshine when she's gone. She's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away, I know, 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 I don't leave young thing alone. There ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Only darkness every day. There ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It's always gone too long. Anytime
Anytime she goes away, anytime she goes away, anytime she goes away. This next song is about a young female friend that I had who I got a little crush on. But when I say young, she was like 25. I feel weird saying the word young in the song because of that, but she was an adult. Don't worry. Just way too young for me. And but she just had this way of looking at like just that, not naive, but like that kind of bright-eyed look at love. It always made me kind of smile and made me want to like fall in love as a 25-year-old again. So this song's called Here We Go. It's hard to talk about the way I feel when you're around. It's like the whole world disappears when my heart's nothing left to fear. And I know that you're way too young, or maybe I'm too old. But every time I think about you, my heart steps in from the cold and she says, oh, here we go. Friends a deep long while, but fret not love, there's no denial. Confusion here on where we stand. Never had a closer friend. This all may come as some surprise. We talk so much of other guys, but you've been such a lovely friend. I'm starting to believe again, oh no. Well, here we go. Falling from the cold when you came into my life so simply. I started to see it through your eyes, which reminded me to try. Now I can see the why and the why not. I don't feel I've done anything more than be myself, but I thank you for really seeing me when I'm unwell. It's hard to talk about the way I feel when you're around. It's like the whole world disappears, but my heart's nothing left but fear. And I know that you're way too young, or maybe I'm too old. Every time I think about you, my heart steps in from the cold and he says, oh, well, here we go. Thank you. So we just got 2 songs left for you. These next 2 are on that album that Amanda and I did way back when, which was fun.
This is the one that changes key signatures every 3 measures.
Yeah.
Yeah, sheet music would be good. It's all right.
Good news though, they're both pretty dark songs. This one is about when everything is hitting you all at once, and it feels like you're drowning. You allow all the problems in your life just kind of weigh on you like an ocean would. This is called Breathing Water. Treading ocean all alone. Days ago, the ship went down. Something's gotta give. I need a change right now. Even if I drown, I've been breathing water since the break of day, and I've been getting older. With every breath I take, I've been giving it my all, just to stay afloat. I sing my loudest call as I begin to choke. I'm sinking now, so dark below. This bitter air bites my tongue, my life before my eyes. In this icy water, filling up my lungs, I've been breathing water since the break of day, and I've been getting colder. With every breath I take, I've been giving it my all, just to stay afloat. I sing my loudest call as I begin to choke. Before I go, there is no haste. I'm ready for this moment to wash over me. My tears are ocean, the salty taste. The last thing through my mind is now I'm free.
Came back. What? Oh, yay. Came back.
I think the hardest part about being in my band is how I never end the song like a normal. Here's a chord.
Gotta watch.
Just like.
He's one of those creative types.
Is that like a double negative? This is our last song. Thank you so much for bearing with us here. falling short. Be ashamed if we could meet. Feel like I'm boiling underneath. Stuck in this life I never thought I'd leave. And I'm broken and I'm bleeding out. Thought I could save myself, but my faith turned into doubt. I dropped the burden hand, I'm searching through the bush, and I studied like a champ, but my brain has turned to mush. Overthought it, overshot it, never seemed to hit my mark. Dropped a dime for my future, but I may have bought the farm. Feel like I'm boiling underneath. Stuck in this life I never thought I'd leave. And I'm broken and I'm bleeding out. Thought I could save myself, but my faith turned into doubt. Feel like I'm boiling underneath. Stuck in this life I never thought I'd leave. And I'm broken and I'm bleeding out. Thought I could save myself, but my faith turned into doubt. Cheer for Amanda. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right, thank you, Brian Bingham, Amanda Grapes Dellinger, awesome. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Again, we got the tip jar address down here at the bottom of the screen, so please, please, please open your wallet and help these musicians out. And thanks everybody for coming out tonight. It's great to have a great crowd, even though it's small. It's still awesome, and appreciate support. You got everybody supporting local live music. So hang in there. Things will get better. Have a good night. Thanks.